Hello and welcome back to a Kooky corner of YouTube. I'm Tori, or Kooky, answer to both. And if you haven't been here before, then this is going to be the second part of my Advent tree. So I will link down below to the first video in the description box, but it should be easy to find if you track back from this one, and I will try and link it at the end of the video as well. So you probably might want to watch that one first, but we're at the point now. I've finished all my little stitchy pieces, and I'm attaching them to the fronts of these little boxes. So that's where we're up to. I'm just going to take a seat and grab my glue. Now I'm using this Beacon fabric tack to put the fronts on, but you could use a hot glue gun as well. Basically you've got a felt backing, so it's not going to damage anything. So I am just going to put some glue on. I'm being quite generous with it, trying not to go over the edges. She says as she goes over the edge. If I do accidentally, I just kind of wipe it off a bit with my finger. Not the best idea, but one that's been working so far. So I'm going to pop that over there. Right, and these fit perfectly onto the front. I'm going to give that a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to leave that to dry off, and that's the last one of all the boxes. I'm so happy. I've been sewing for England basically, and managed to get all of the box fronts done, and I'll show you what else I've been doing over on my other desk. I've spread myself over 2 desks in order to get this done. This is the sewing desk and the gluing desk and the other one is the painting desk. Yeah, it's a whole thing, but do you know what? I'm loving the look of it so far, and trying to think of what else I'm going to be able to do with it as well. Not to do with it separately, but because I have painted the outside of it, quite like it, but I also still want to add a border around the outside because stitching, I just want to do some more stitching for it. I'm also, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. I've been singing all weekend. I'm also thinking about doing a piece for the back as well. I know the back doesn't get seen, but it kind of in my mind would finish it off. So bear with me. I will come up with something. But for now, let's go and have a look and see at the other bits that I have finished. And you can see the process of what I'm doing to finish off the boxes themselves. So here we are on messy desk country. Here we are in messy desk country. It is a very messy desk. Yes. Let me try and straighten you up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of messy, but for purpose. So that's what I'll say about this one. So you can see, mainly you can see, I'm going to show you some better pictures of this, but mainly you can see how it's going. So this is all the front pieces on it. I have base painted it in, it's got like a light green on the sides. It's like a sea breeze. Actually, I'll show you the colours I did use. It was this sea breeze Americana paint for the outside, and then for the beginning bits and the joins between the boxes I've used this turquoise blue, another Americana paint. I did pre-paint it all with this PBO Deco cream in a matte vanilla, and I thought I was going to do 2 coats of that, and then I thought no, it just looks a little too bland for me. Now, you know, you do you and I will do me, and this is for my, well, I have like a Mexican inspired living room, so I'm kind of thinking colours are going to go well. These are my colours. This is what I love, and so this is what I'm going to put in my home. and it's going to be passed on, hopefully, to my children. I might have to make 2, but now I know where I'm going with it. The whole thing seems a lot easier. So each of the boxes obviously comes out, and inside you've got a fair amount of space to put sweeties. Now my thing with advent calendars was that if you have an advent calendar, there's usually only either one chocolate or one thing inside it. And if you've got more than one child, not that my children are young, but we still love an advent calendar, okay? And I do too. So we all want something. We all like a little chocolate in the morning of each day. So I can easily, in these, let me grab that one again, fit 4 chocolates, no problem, probably even more. Or you could put a small gift in there. You know, there's room for gifts to go in there. So that is going to work. Now, on the front, let me go to the next bit, what we're going to do. I have found some little wooden Christmas charmy kind of shape things, and some wooden numbers. Now I got these from Amazon. This one, I'm not sure. Yes, I did get that from Amazon. There's a couple that I had like already, but I did buy a box of little tiny, I don't know what size these are. Let's measure them. Because you don't need them to be too big. She says on her messy desk, this is what happens. This is how it works. You can't find things when you're working like this. Okay. They're about 3 centimetres, I would say. 3 centimetres is good. And the little letters are very small. They're about 1.5 centimetres. So, yeah, so about 3 centimetres on these pieces here. Some of them are a little bit bigger because they're all different shapes. I'll show you them in a minute. The wooden numbers are great. I did find I had to get two boxes of them, though, because there weren't enough ones. Yeah. When you think about it, you've got 1 at the beginning, then you've got 10, and you have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's another load of ones you need. And then 21, obviously, that's got another 1 in it. So yeah, purely for the ones, I bought 2 boxes. I know, call me crazy. Anyway, but I really wanted this. I had the vision, so I really wanted it to work out. Yeah, I was hoping there was going to be enough ones. I was probably too short of the ones. If that makes any sense at all. Okay, I'm going to take you down there. Back to more messiness. And you can see on this little tray here, I have got some little shapes that I have painted. They probably need another coat, actually, on the edges. That's what I'm going to do with those. They need a little bit more. The paint I used wasn't as bright as the other paint I used for the other one, so I might have to swap back. But what I've done is I painted them up. So I've got lots of different shapes in this pack. I've got loads of these left as well. So these are from Amazon. I'll put a link down to all the things I got and where I got them from. But these were great and painted. And then I use these stickles just as a little topper on top of the paint. And then the numbers are the same. They get painted. I painted these with, it wasn't this colour. It was a copper. No, it wasn't. It was a bronze. It was a golden fluid bronze colour. Don't take long. I just whack over the top of them with a little brush and then go in with my finger to put the glitter on. So it doesn't really take long to put them together. They're a little bit fiddly, but you know, what's a little bit of fiddle in between friends? That sounded extremely dodgy. Yes, so fiddling with the little numbers took a little bit of time. I tell you, I've got all sorts on this desk, absolutely all sorts. So I did the same technique for the little pieces and the numbers. And now my job is to, I think the layout of the calendar looks fine. I think I'm happy with how all the colours are spread out. So I think this is going to be its final layout. And now I just need to decide which numbers go where. So that's going to be my next thing. I am going to probably use, there's one of two glues I could use for this. And I can't remember what I used for those because it was a week ago when I did that one as a tester. So I'm going to grab the glues and we'll have a look, see which ones are going to work best. So funnily enough, they are both beacon glues. This is the one I used to attach the fabric pieces to the front. This is the Beacon Fabritac. Bonds fabrics, lace, glass leather, wood and trims. So it could be that one. Alternatively, I have this beauty that I use a lot when I'm doing my slow stitch pieces because it's well used. I refill this. I've got a bigger bottle of it and I just keep refilling it because this is handy to take around with me. And this is Gem Tack. So this blends rhinestones, crystals, sequins and more. So I presume these things are going to come under the and more bracket. Dries crystal clear. So it could be this. This kind of might be my preferred method because, and only for the reason of, I've got this little metal tip on it, which allows me to be a little bit more precise with my placing. So let's have a look. So I've got 1 and 2. So let's go with this one for 3 maybe. Okay. Let's turn you down again. Okay. Let's put that one in its little place at the bottom there. Now these can be moved around, you know, if you want to move them around at any point in time, you know, the boxes can be moved into any of the squares. So if you don't like the placement of them, you just move them around a bit. It doesn't matter because they're supposed to be moved around. That's the way it works. That one seems to be stuck on there for some reason. Okay, so I need 3. So number 3. And let's have a little look. Oops, sun's coming out now. Unusual. It was just raining and really like looking a little like it might snow. So I really need to go over these pieces again. I'm going to paint all of the pieces, but I just want to decide what's going to go on. So I might put a little stocking on that one. Yes, I think so. A little stocking there and a 3 there, and then those are going to sit on the front like that. The colours I've chosen are me, obviously. You could do this in traditional colours and it would look just as brilliant. You could go with the proper, you know, proper traditional Christmas colours like red, white, green, you know, all those beautiful colours that are traditional for this time of year. I'm just a colourful soul. What can I say? I just need colour in my life. So this one makes me happy. But you go with what makes you happy. That's the whole point. We're all different. So my idea now, the numbers are fine. I just need to go over these and give them another coat of something to, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm usually very impressed with golden colours, but this one, I know it's kind of a transparency colour. Yeah, it's more towards a transparent, which has probably been my problem with it. But I am going to have another go, maybe with a different colour, and then re-glitter them, and I'll be back. Okay, so now I have all of my little pieces attached. I've got all of the numbers on. And I am loving it so far. These are all the bits and bobs I've been using. So we've got the paint. I did use a mix of the Fabritac and the, the gem tack to put these on. The gem tack was great for the numbers. The fabric tack was great for these little decorative pieces, which I repainted and then re-glittered, and yes, they're all sparkling. It's all good. Everything's good. So let's have a little closey uppy. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. But now I want to do something else. It's always the way. As I said, I've painted the sides, so they've got this beautiful sea breeze colour on the sides. But now I want to do some fabric. So I have used some of this natural linen burlap ribbon, which is about the same width. It's just a little bit of difference on the width. But I'm thinking I'm going to overlap it with some fabrics, and I've cut myself off a length and I'm going to see what it looks like. So this could be the finished piece. This could be it finished. Let me see if I can take you off. So this is it. And this could be the finished piece. It could be, but I want to just do something else with it because I am awkward and odd. And yeah, so I'm going to have a go, see if I can get this done. And when I do it, I will come back and show you what I've done. I don't know whether it's going to end up on there, but either way, I'm going to end up with a lovely snippet roll or a decoration for the outside of this advent tree. So watch this space. I will be back. But for now, this is the end of this video, and I'll take some pictures of this for you to see how it looks. But there could be a part 3 is all I'm saying. Because I'm also thinking about the back of it as well. And I'm thinking, do I want to put something on the back? I'm just maybe going overboard, but I'm in love with it. So I want to push it as far as I can. But this could just be it as it is. So I hope you have enjoyed today's little offering. I will be back to show you if I've decided to do the snippet roll sides or just to leave it as is. But I'm definitely going to make a star for the top of there. That needs a star, don't you think? I think so. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. Bye for now, and I will see you back here very soon with something else. Bye.